Can't focus on your task? Is it hard to start acting? Hi, this video is for you. Take a second to just be present. Lean back, let your shoulders drop, and clear your head. We aren't here to talk about hustle culture or those empty motivational posters you see in corporate hallways. We're here for a real psychological deep dive into why you, a person with talent, ambition, and a vision for something more, feel like you're stuck in quicksand while the rest of the world seems to be moving at light speed. You aren't lazy. Let's get that off the table right now. Laziness is a lack of desire. You have plenty of desire. What you're experiencing is resistance. It is an invisible force, a psychological defense mechanism that arises the moment we consider moving from a state of comfort to a state of growth. Your brain is hardwired for survival, not for thriving. To your subconscious, more means unknown, and unknown means danger. When you sit down to start that project or make that life-altering move, your brain's alarm system goes off. It creates a fog of distraction to keep you safe in the familiar. Stop for a moment and be honest with yourself. If you knew for an absolute fact that your effort would lead to a breakthrough, would the boredom or distraction even exist? Or is the distraction just a shield you're using to protect yourself from the possibility of trying and failing? One of the biggest reasons you can't focus is that you are waiting for a feeling that doesn't exist. The feeling of being ready. We have this romanticized idea that successful people wake up with a burning, clear passion every single day. In reality, most of them wake up feeling just like you, a bit tired, a bit overwhelmed, and very tempted to check their phone for another hour. The difference is their relationship with that feeling. They don't see the lack of focus as a sign to stop. They see it as the entry fee for doing something meaningful. You are likely suffering from analysis paralysis. You see the mountain, and you're trying to calculate every single step to the summit before you've even put on your boots. You're trying to solve problems that don't exist yet. The hardest part of any journey is the first 5 minutes. The resistance is highest at the beginning. Tell yourself, I am going to work on this for 5 minutes. If I want to stop after that, I can. By doing this, you bypass the brain's alarm system. 5 minutes isn't scary to your subconscious. Once the momentum starts, you'll find that the fog usually clears on its own. You're focused on the more, the money, the recognition, the finished product. That's too heavy. Instead, focus on the input. Don't try to write a book, just write 3 sentences. Don't try to build a business, just send 1 email. When the goal is small, the fear shrinks with it. The reason you haven't started might be because you're still viewing this new thing as something you're trying to do rather than who you are. If you tell yourself, I'm trying to start a project, you give yourself an out. I am the type of person who works on my goals every morning. It becomes a matter of integrity. You have to stop negotiating with yourself. You wouldn't negotiate with a boss or a client the way you negotiate with your own dreams. Treat your work time like a non-negotiable appointment with the future version of yourself. The more you are looking for isn't behind a curtain of genius. It's behind a wall of boredom and repetition. Most people fail not because they aren't smart enough, but because they can't handle the boring parts of the process. They want the climax of the story without the chapters of character development. Stop looking for the perfect way to start. There is no perfect way. There is only the current way. Your focus is a muscle. It's weak right now because you haven't been using it for this specific task. But every time you pull yourself back from a distraction, you are doing a rep. You are getting stronger. What is the one thing you've been putting off because it feels too big? I want you to take that thing and break it down until it's so small it's almost laughable. Then do that tiny piece. Right now. Not tomorrow, not after another coffee, now. The resistance will tell you it doesn't matter. The resistance will tell you to wait. Ignore it. The only way to kill the fear is to start moving. You've got this. Let's get to work.